Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, bringing you guys some Bloons Tower Defense 5. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Jerome, it took you so long to hop onto the new maps, and lo and behold, I am now hopping on them. It's been about 2 days since they came out, and I beat it on the first day. I just never really got around to recording, so here we go. Now, you have a nice little setup here. I already beat it on easy, so I'm just going to be running through how you can beat it on easy, and maybe talking a little bit about the map and some of the other updates. So to start off, you should probably put a Monkey Buccaneer right up there. He's going to do a lot of your damage throughout the entire game, and you don't need many towers to beat this. The way I set it up is to build a Monkey Buccaneer. I'll talk in pineapple terms. Apparently that's one of my catchphrases now. So we got ourselves a Monkey Buccaneer up there. We got ourselves a glue gunner down here. We got ourselves a spike factory over here, and then you slowly start building a super monkey right over here with the monkey village. And you may need some other things in the future, but you know, not for now. Now, first thing I'm going to build out of these is going to be the Spike Factory after the Monkey Buccaneer, just because, you know, a couple balloons will get through, and you just don't want to have them leaking so early on, although you won't be able to stop all of them yet. It's just good for the future to have it. So yeah, we're going to let through a bunch of them. We're nowhere near losing, because you get up to 200 lives, but you guys get the point there, so you just don't want to have anything leaking through. Oh man, so that in pineapple terms thing, apparently I said that in a video, and someone made a t-shirt for me, or not a t-shirt, they suggested I make a t-shirt out of it, and they made a picture for me with the text, and it actually looked pretty funny, so, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, I'm not too sure, but I think it would be kind of funny, so I thought that was cool. That's the thing I love about you guys, all the fans out there, is that you guys are so active with ASF, like, you guys will help us out, you'll send us links, and I think it might also have to do with the fact that we actually look at all the links and stuff you guys give to us, and we regrettably have to click on a lot of shock websites, but we get through all that, and you know, after months of therapy, we're fine again. But no, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the relationship between Awesome Sauce Films and its fans. The fact that like you guys interact with us and we interact back, as opposed to other people. Maybe it's just less noticeable because they don't, like other YouTubers. But I don't know. I just love how you guys are so active with us, and I just think it's awesome. So that's just my take on it in a really kind of I love you kind of way. So yeah. So now to start off, we have the Monkey Buccaneer up there, as I said before. Upgrade him one to the left and one to the right, and then upgrade him to the left again for the longer cannon. And there's going to be something with this tower. You can set him up so that he gets the hook that he gets in the fourth upgrade to the right. I don't think it's really necessary per se, but some people do, you know what I mean, to take down the Moabs. It's necessary if you're planning on staying for a long time, but if you're just trying to get to wave 50 and out like I am, then you don't really need to do that. Your Super Monkey will be able to take care of all of that, but once again, entirely up to you. I also like building myself a Monkey Apprentice. I think that they are very good, so I usually like to build that for myself, just kind of my own little thing. So we're going to put our glue gunner right here, just so we can get a lot of range on people and hit pretty much all areas. See how you can hit all around that loop? Well, that's what we want to do. And always focus on hitting the strong units. And the way you want to upgrade is to the left and one to the right. And you want to do it in that order as well. That's because this will allow you to break through different layers, like soak through all the layers of the balloon. It'll also allow you to break down the balloon, and then the next layer will still be soaked. And then the thing to the right allows you to hit them for a longer distance. That way they can't escape. So you have a really good power right there. And if you focus it on the strongest balloon, it'll do the most damage because it's taking out the strongest, and the weak ones will get hit by the Spike Factory. So this setup will last you for quite some time. It's very effective and very good. The next thing we want to build is a Monkey Village, and that's because it'll cheapen the price of upgrading our Glue Gunner, and it'll prepare us for when we have to put down our Super Monkey, and it'll also make the Monkey Apprentice upgrades cheaper. So really, it hits a lot of areas very well, and I really think that the Monkey Village is very undervalued, but it truly is something, it's something amazing. And if you want your SAT word of the day, no, I'm just kidding, it's not actually an SAT word of the day, but flossy-nossy nihilopilification. My sister taught me that word. I will never forget it. Flossy-nossy nihilopilification. It actually means to deem something as valueless. It's supposedly the third largest word in the English dictionary. It's spelled like F-L-O-C-C-I, some other kind of things. But yeah, no, kind of random. Sorry, I just kind of got ahead of myself, but I was talking about things as valueless, and that reminded me of flossy-nossy nihilopilification. So, we are now one round away from getting ourselves a Monkey Village up and running. All these heart balloons are annoying. The way you deal with them is you upgrade your monkey, your glue gunner to 3 to the left. When you upgrade him 3 to the left, he'll get himself a balloon dissolver. It breaks them twice every second, which is, you know, incredibly fast, a lot faster than what you were doing before. So that's why you want to upgrade him that way, and he'll be able to break down the heart balloons before they can regenerate. Until then, though, it's very difficult to kill heart balloons with a glue gunner, although it will work sometimes, depending on how much damage they've taken. A lot of times, though, they just break the glue off, and eventually they'll just regenerate themselves back to where they were. So that round was getting a little too close for comfort, as you could tell. I was a little disturbed. But before actually you get the balloon dissolver, it's probably best, I should say, to get the glue splatter. You go 2 to the right and 3 to the left. That's usually my thing. And then after that, they kind of get very expensive and like not worth it. But that's the way I like to do it. I personally just think that that's a very good strategy to use, although you don't have to, obviously. You can do 2 to the left first. I just think it's better to hit all the targets, because a lot of the times we're struggling with actually hitting every single target there is, in which case glue splatter will definitely be worth it. So another reason the Monkey Village is awesome and why I put him right there in the middle of all these different towers is because I can get him different upgrades, like hitting faster, hitting extra damage, an increased radius, which would be nice for a glue gunner, especially if we can get an increased radius. I know I have no targets that can hit camo balloons currently, but that's because it doesn't really particularly matter at this point in time. I know that sounds bad to say, but it really doesn't. I'm gonna actually skip ahead and say that I'm gonna get the Destroyer upgrade, because it seems like I'm letting a lot of balloons through, and although the glue is very important, I think the Destroyer will be able to hold off for us for quite some time. So let's set that one up and see where we can go. Also, yeah, see how they're almost breaking through? I gotta make a move quick, and I think the Destroyer is gonna be the upgrade of choice right there. I could have gotten the glue splatter for the same price, but nah, it wasn't worth it. So there we go. Yeah, that's what I was hoping would happen. Notice how it's balancing perfectly between them like that. That is what you want to have out of like a balloon tower, so that's what I like. Now we have the lead balloons. It's impossible to pop them with arrows, but that's why we have the glue gunner. Look at that. It dissolves right through the lead layer as if nothing is there. But notice how they got through pretty quickly, like, you know, they kept going. That's because there's so many layers, it's hard to really stop them, which is why we're going to need to get the balloon dissolver up and running. So let's see what we got here. We're taking out those balloons pretty well. I don't know. It's pretty much basic from here, exactly as I was telling you. But I'm going to set up that he can hit the camo balloons as well. It's only $210 to have that, and now we can start hitting the camo balloons. So we have the spiked factory at the end, and we have something else hunting down camo balloons. We should be more than fine against them. And they're starting to break through a lot. Oh god, oh god. Oh shit, heart balloons. See, that's why we need to hurry up and get the balloon dissolver. But it's hard to judge what you need more of. Do you need balloon dissolver, or do you need the balloon splatter? At this point in time, it would seem like the balloon dissolver is really what we're going to need more of, which is surprising. I've never upgraded that first. But I guess this type of map it funnels it the right way, that the heart balloons are really going to be your biggest threat, and that like in terms of hitting multiple targets, you don't have to worry about. Probably because of the location of the glue tower, that it can hit them all the way around the track. It gives it a lot of leeway in terms of, you know, being able to hit like every single little target that flies at it. So that's why we upgraded this guy up here for the $210 like camo balloons, because look at that, he balances them perfectly. It's just, there's no trouble at all if you do that. So now with this tower right here, any kind of heart-shaped balloon that's going to want to come through here is going to get completely dissolved and obliterated. So that's going to be a very good upgrade for us. And lo and behold, look how quickly we're getting enough money to get glue splatter. That was very quick. It should, actually, at the end of this round, we should have enough money that we can get ourselves a glue splatter, and from there, we will be set up pretty much to keep going. And, there we go. That is the marker that I have 10 minutes left battery on my Mac. I should probably go, just in case, I'm going to throw the charger in, because sometimes it lies to you, and, you know, it might go a little bit faster or a little bit slower on how much battery you have left, and I don't want to lose this in the middle of the video. So let me just get that charger going, and I'm just going to press the play button. Luckily, the charger is right by my feet at all times, so I'm kind of good with that. So let's plug that in right there. Get this one going. And, yep, so nothing special happened that last round. Really just same thing, it's routine. And now that our glue gunner can splatter and do extra damage, we're really setting ourselves up for a strong future here. And look at this, we get 1,000, the RB at the bottom stands for a red balloon equivalent. And that's basically how many points you're going to get for that round, or dollars you're going to get for that round, excluding Moab rounds, where the Moab balloon counts, you know, for each hit, but it doesn't really pop it. But that's not exact, actually. I guess there's other like exclusions to the rule, but as a general rule, it's just about how much money you're going to be getting for that round. So keep that in mind. That's it'll really help you out when you're planning out and budgeting your money, so you can kind of tell at the end of the round how much you're going to have, where do I stand, all that stuff. It'll tell you. And ooh, we had quite the breakthrough there. So it might be beneficial for us to start looking into getting, there we go, increased spike factory. So watch that. Watch how like good that's going to be against them. We just basically triple or quadrupled its production, and you know, because we increased the size of each tack pile, and we also increased the rate by 2 times on the right side. We increased it twice to the right, so that's really good right there. Now that your glue gunner, your ship right here, and your spike factory are pretty much upgraded as far as you're going to get them, it's probably best just to look into getting laser blasts and then going there to get plasma blasts and upgrading. I always like doing 3 to the right on these, so 2 to the left, 3 to the right on my super monkeys. That way I can get the robo monkey ability and I can still have the super powerful ray that they have, the plasma blast. And look at that, a lot of balloons actually just broke through that round, but they were camo, so I guess it's a little different. You know, our glue gunner couldn't hit them, yada yada yada. And also, the reason why you want 3 to the left on your glue gunner is because if you notice, those ceramic balloons will not collapse if you don't have that upgraded. They'll just keep going and they will survive otherwise. So it's really, really important that you get 3 to the left just so you can fight them off. And it will be worth it. Because if one of those guys gets through, I think it's something like 60 points off of your score, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, I don't think you can really let through 4 of them. I think it's 3 is your max you can let through, and you know, you don't want to bring it to that point. So I'm going to increase the radius of our towers. Look at that. Our glue gunner hits all the way up there. Our super monkey just encompasses everything. Unfortunately, our destroyer falls just outside the range of upgrades, but you know, that's not the biggest deal in the world. Now, do we want to get our next upgrade is going to be either Epic Range, which I don't think we need right now, or we can upgrade, I'm going to upgrade the Monkey Fort actually, so Monkey Fort, and then we're going to upgrade Jungle Drums, and from there we can plan on a little bit more. So, okay, we have our first Moab balloon, but that's why we got our Super Monkey upgraded 3 to the left, because look how badass he is against them, and if you increase range, you'll like basically be able to kill anything that comes his way. Now, there's only going to be 2 more Moabs left. They both come on round 50 on the same exact round, but those are the last 2 Moabs you're going to be encountering when you're trying to beat this level to wave 50 on easy. And I don't know. I'm probably gonna go around, beat the next mission on easy, which is extremely difficult. It's gonna take me some time to get that one up, I'll admit, because that video is actually gonna be challenging for me. But after that, I might just go through all the missions on medium, because I basically beat every mission on easy so far. So might as well just go back and toil with it from there. So this round, you have an RBE of 2,950. That's around 48, and around 49 is almost just as good, if not better. I can't really remember. Let's see. Oh, it is better. It's 4,700. Yeah, it doubles it. So those 2 rounds right there are going to give you so much money to prepare for round 50, because after that it becomes a shitstorm of Moabs in the rounds afterwards. That round only has 2, but after that it just gets worse and worse. But lo and behold, now we have ourselves Robo Monkey, and Robo Monkey uses 2 of those same beams. I basically just doubled his attack, which is pretty badass. And then we go right here, increase attack rate by 15%, and yeah, there's really no hope for them. Although they will keep coming, they really just... That's basically game. We have a lot of money left over we can keep using, but we don't really need to because there's no chance in the world that these guys can actually break through everything. But yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching. That's how you beat that new mission on easy. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. I do content like this all the time. I would really appreciate the extra subscribers, and you could join the base right here. And for everyone else out there, thank you all for watching. Leave it a like if you liked. Leave a comment. Leave a dislike if you disliked. Tell me why you didn't like it. Leave some constructive criticism. And yeah, so thank you all for watching, and have a good night.